Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Alright. Hello. Alright, let's get started. Hello. Hello. no idea. Hello. So watch your stack win, but Alright, let's keep going. Luminous. One of my clerks was just here with just a message for you. The students of our destiny request your presence in Charlene at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I have hoped that I might to be of service, but it is you alone that they require. If you have no pressing matters, pray make your way to Bardessian Annex at 1. Both shall await your arrival. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Austria, the city, from the noble landmarks to people's lives. There is so much and more for her to see. Farewell for now, my friends. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. Considering we just spent like a whole ass past last week. And we should show you. Alright. Where is that? A warm and hearty welcome to you, Luminous. I gather you receive our message? Please wait here while I fetch Cryo and Graha. Oh, she has her hood down. Oh. Thank you for coming on short notice. Oh, she's wearing the earring from these pants. Oh. That's good. And forgive us for sending you so soon after your trial in the void. To say nothing of your curling battle against the 12. Now then, we are after the one who requires your presence. But Armville. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. I imagine you are surprised if we are, given the fact that he's supposed to be away on a long expedition. Something must have necessitated a change in his plan. All he would tell me is that there's someone who he wished living as soon. Also mentioned that he will be attending to business at the stadium. All shall we look for him there? Probably. Alright. The faithful reveals of the female rock guard. Oh my goodness. Now then, where's Ernville?
Ernville!
There's our best boy. Oh, this is a voice cutscene. Just shut up now.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
Oh, go figure. My goodness.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is him. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain he's no ordinary man. I'm Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Oh, no way. This is how they're gonna do this Scion thing they mentioned, how they're going to be split. Oh, this is going to be a battle royale for sure. Holy smoke. Talk about a vacation and then you have to go and fight some of your friends for a throne. That's clever, to be honest.
Truly your law.
Yes, Cryo, it was a letter that you got your earring from. The Lost City of Gold.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Yep. Doncho. That's kind of the whole point.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course, of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
Oh my god. I mean, it sounds like we're so OP, but like I feel like they're gonna like nerf us somehow in Dawn Trail.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Yeah, sure, Erenvale. Just admit it, you're just, I'm your role model.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
She's so straightforward. I love this already.
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wooklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tulihyolal is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides.
Oh wow, they actually straight up admit it. I guess he's like a fucking handicap that just rose up. Pretty much, I feel like that's cool.
He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
No, wow. They just straight up get like a whole war pack before the whole expansion. Now that's interesting. So I guess like the guy is not as bad as he looks to be if he raised a female Hofguard as his daughter.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Oh, Graha, you're too innocent.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
What? We want to go. It's the new world.
No, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valiarmanda.
I wonder if that's why they still at FanFest. It's the legendary beast that's like over her horizon. And I feel like they did not announce the name of any of the creatures. So I wonder if there's only one of them.
Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
It does. Gotta wait like till like probably June and July at this point. Alright, Golden City. I heard about it before. You know what? I'm supposed to be straight up like sort of cocky, cause like, you know, I want to see like if they ask how I know.
So the tales have reached even these shores. I can't help but feel proud.
I wonder if they would like give us hints or like little like snippet that MSQ was there and like he would like identify the different person and that's how you know like he knows. Those are we know because MSQ told us. That's just crazy. And the fact that Crowd just admitted that there was no record of the Golden State, I feel like this entire sentence makes me feel like that MSQ is like not even done with us just yet.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Really? No. The fact that like these lines sort of like irked me a little bit is because we spent an entire like 10 years with like the Light and Darkness saga between like Highland and Zodiac, only to find out that it's like a little freaking blue jay that's gonna destroy us all, and the fact that you say the Golden City is just a fantasy. Like, really, at this point, anything is possible. Like, the whole world should be like, yeah, it's possible.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
That's why Roosevelt did it. The only reason why he did it is because he used to be the one trying to find the child. So we're going to see his reaction, like, oh my god!
Tuliola and the Golden City.
Too.
Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
The game is afoot. Oh, love this. The chances to see not only Tyrol, but the fabled Golden City facade. This is stuff for great adventures, my friend. Which is not to say you should hastily accept the invitation line. There's still a great deal we do not know. So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitors in the matter she suggested. I'm not certain what might be a suitable location for our hunt, however. As I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from a researcher on the Isle of Hemp. He went there not too long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent report, other ordinary docile fauna had grown savage. It's believed that they are unsettled by some matter of predator, and so the research seeks assistance to identifying such fashion. As part of your hunt, maybe you should answer the petition. The island is far, and will also be helping those in need. That works for me. Just so you know, I have proven my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Tyrol. I'm pretty sure that's why they gave us Obsidian and that Godzilla looking creature of the demons kind of showed that there's like really big ass beasts over there. Whatever this creature is, it better be able to put up a proper fight, or it will end before we have a chance to get acquainted. Dwarven can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions. My apologies, but I must see to the preparation. Pray don't on ahead to the aisle. I'll join you as soon as possible. If the rest of you are ready, let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to restore the vessel. I just needed to unlock this. Got that settled. Oh, don't fall. Trial is actually a little strange, don't you think? This is just a simple hunt. I wonder what preparations she needs to make. Where's Trial? We have a loan of the ship from one captain. Hey, cheery, fellow! I can operate the vessel, so we need no trouble but him to take us. So we had to take a ship. Ugh, and I barely set foot on dry land. Well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt. Come on, let's get going. Yep, pretty much. Yeah. Got a cutscene save. This is the last story we all know.
From here, we must walk.
much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural.
So we have a section of ice in that part of the New World. Oh, a Yogg-Tural is that what was it? He mentioned like the ice something. Yeah, every time went something about like the ice, so I'm pretty sure this must be it.
Oh, a white bear! I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kona's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in this city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studium. Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret.
That would make more sense. Pretty sure once me and Godchild would get to see him, and we were like, oh, that guy.
Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see.
My God, it wasn't even Hopscotch, another adopted child. Oh God, who is the twin? Two-headed Mahjong, my goodness. This is like still good.
One time though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Oh, I know exactly what the Mukote is. It's the guy in the key art. Makes so much sense. I'm pretty sure that girl on the top of the key art is another adopted child.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain, hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Ah, no, you're doing this.
The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Tough cookie for being a warrior.
Look! Someone's in trouble!
Yeah, taste my ass.
These animals are usually so docile.
Oh goodness, you have come. I take it you're the one who answered our petition. Petition. Wait, aren't you? You are Lumina, the adventurer who sees our star. Look at our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when suddenly I found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. One docile animal grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there to tell you more. If you'll give me a moment, I can finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
If you have come to answer the petition, you should speak with my colleagues here. The adventurer who answered my petition, I assume. We are most fortunate to have one of your considerable skills to aid us. A creature of unknown origin has been sighted on the island in recent days. And we believe its presence has affected the local faunas. Or fauna. I don't know. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we have encountered thus far, although we dared not to go back. Your task is to quell any threat you find and search for traces of the beasts responsible for all of this. If you should find anything at all, we'll be most grateful if you will share it with us. Okay.
I'll handle this.
Oh my gosh, it's not use word, but yeah, it's dope.
Is that all? Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail. These claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
You presume it's even safe to eat? Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
They're upset we disturbed their home.
Who knows? If they're spoiling for a fight, they've got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey. Ah! What is that thing?
I'm more scared of the big bird than the actual thing.
What is that thing?
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Come, Woklamat.
Right.
Here we go.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Of course. Lock on it.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
Royalty is right. Please game out.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Caught me by surprise! Caught me by surprise!
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit! Although you like bird, I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Shut up already, you blasted bird!
I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
Oh no.
I've got you.
Oh, that's cool.
That was too close.
Steady now.
Whoa!
Spread out, everyone.
Of course we got spread out.
You paid for that.
Oh god. Are you serious?
Thank you.
wings now. Oh!
That was hardly a tickle. Try this. Nothing to it. We have you now, you loudmouth bastard!
Throw everything you have at it.
There we go. Da-da-da-da.
And I had barely limbered up.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt.
Oh yeah. Definitely was impressive.
But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks, dirty tricks.
Oh no.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Leave this to me.
Oh, yeah. Here it is. Picromancer. Only thing I can think of is that Crow was only the Picromancer. She just didn't use it enough and just devote herself to her studies.
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft.
That's pretty much it confirmed it. She was always the victim master.
As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy. As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Toliholal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue, and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, he would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
Endwalker, man. You now know who sent the letter to grandfather. Among other things, but many questions still remain. I understand Cryo feeling all too well. Desire to do one part, it can be daunting to try and keep up. Nothing will change unless we make the first step. One of the studying that was. Now it's time to savor the reward. With the wildlife testified and the researchers safe, our task is done. That just leaves a matter of the covertly need. For better or for worse, there's really only one place we can take it to. Here is Charlie. The last thing. Oh, let's see what Dickon can cook up for us. Well now, there's a famished face if I ever seen one. What can I get you, Luna? deer meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me, I adjust the recipe. It's a new dish I recently learned from some sailors, and for you lot, it's on the house. As much as you like to hear. Oh wow, that doesn't look good.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Oh, they were talking about Zero. That's crazy.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
The banter between these two is awesome.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
I see. I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war.
So this is our enemy. So we're going back to... Instead of going back to, like, the gods, now we're going back to a freaking, almost like Xenos, where it's just gonna, like, freaking cause chaos.
I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies.
Makes sense.
That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal? You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
Love this. Judging by Walker's reaction, it appears Tural cuisine is necessary. Fire. Whatever Walker has the making of a ruler, I couldn't say. But I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whatever you choose to help her, though, it is for you and you alone to decide. think on it well. Now then, it is past time to report our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done it so sooner, except for Highness need to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Until then. But coming on. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of the Walker map situation. Still, you have been afforded time to consider her implications. One I used to learn more about her role. The Nomen is bound to have some information on the continent. Yeah, why not? Alright, why not? Talk about mysterious land and unknown wonder here. I am confident we'll find reports so thrilling and will drive any thoughts of napping from your mind. Come, my friend, let's head off to the archives. Like, don't like, the man would answer you choose. Like, yeah, we're still gonna go. Oh my goodness. Alright, where is the... Hey, there's pudding leg. I guess my pudding wasn't needed to stop the final days after all. But I persevered. Once the people taste it, they'll be happier than they were before the apocalypse started. I just know it. The origin of blue magic can be traced back to the exoteric practice of the Waklahi, a tribe in the distant continent of Tyrol. The tribe holds nature in the highest and instinctively cultivate a spiritual connection with it. They have learned to harness the power of wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them, trained in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of finishing the Lockers Canyon, the Tri-Sacred Ground. It is so named for the Cerulean deposit that wells up to the surface, turning an entire canyon a brilliant blue. So we got a name for that. One picture we saw was cerulean, so the Lapras Canyon. That's cool. Under a shaman watchful eye, I've finally managed to master so Wallopy art and make animal powers my own. I've no name this for in common tongue. I took it in liberty, naming it Blue Magic. The reason I chose this color, as you would doubtless glean, is for the significant hold to the Wallopy. I cannot think of a name more fitting to honor the people from whose this noble magic pours. I wonder if they're talking about bloomies, or just that's their beast answer. Because it's an animal, and usually, I'm not exactly sure if Beastmaster can derive from Blue Magic, but I know Blue Mage is like someone similar. Let us begin by comparing their graphical characteristics of the three great continents and Tyrol. The former stretches from east to west and lie entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extended to the far reach of both northern and southern hemisphere, and the difference immediately presents itself in the form of a climate variant. Shifts in the climate tend to be gentler when moving east and west, but harsher when moving north and south. Adding to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be men, animals, or plants. A case in point is the Algon who rose to power in Albaner before advancing east into Ilshabar. Their movement would be mere 1,000 years by the Guardian. Meanwhile, although despite tribe of Tyrol wages with one another for generation, sidelined by the climate, neither can make any great headway north or south. Tribe hailing from the frozen land, where meets the desert sun, who thrive in open plain, could not pierce the deep, dense jungle. Much was the way of it, till the leader of the Mabu Jaws succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land divided by history and reasons thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. It is a testament to the artistic greatness, or artistic greatness. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and continent of Tyrol is no exception. Yet, while some of her creatures have become familiar sight in Georgia, many more exist that are really seen in this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduced a select variety of species as described in the testimony as sailors and adventurers. Alpaca, accustomed to Tyrol craggy mountain range, this four-legged beastkin has been decimated for nearly 100, if not thousands, of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers. Their strong legs and short footedness makes them capable beasts of burden. Wyvern. This fearsome skeleton is native to the dense jungle of Tyrol. The Marble Jaw has succeeded taming them and utilizing their persistent strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it was come to no surprise that the wyvern is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortification cannot lessen this hornet-proof rampage. Falcarmelia. Tyrol folklore holds this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the very embodiment of nature's power. Wherever this exists beyond myth, however, it is uncertain. It is impossible to adequately discuss Norwegian cuisine without speaking of that land from many of our modern-day staple hail, the far western continent of Tyrol. Dwarf pumpkin, ruby tomato, even the ambitious potato, these crops and more that are regularly graced on the dining table trace their origin to the New World, as the place is known to most. The tale of the culinary migration began in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when a Wilmisian sailor named Creepino successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at therefore unknown continent. Heathrow spent several moons exploring inland, and in port in which he encountered the dozens of spawning nations of the Marble Jaw, who even granted an honor with their supreme leader, who confidently won among permission to run freely. Heathrow returned to Tyrol 7 times, but during his first expedition, he charted the land, gathered Mayor Root Festival, and seeds to bring back to Lista Lamista. The most notable of these were the potatoes, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw quickly spread of all corners of resort. Produce was far from only bounties of Keith's during expedition to Tyrol. Many tantalized recipes such as bean-filled burrito and gripping legends such as that of the Golden City reached our shore by way of the ship. To those outside Keith's circle, Tyrol largely remains shrouded in mystery, yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to an immense insight and culinary culture of that faraway continent. Having pursued a wide selection of books related to Tyrol, you are somewhat better informed about your potential destination. Rahatia will be eager to know what you have discovered. Should you wish to read this book again, read with the reference page. Score the library to your satisfaction. Have you? Excellent. One of the few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Tyrol, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information across the scattered here and there. Come, let us continue outside. The mammoth do not take kindly to chatter. Now then, I am quite keen to hear your honest impression. Couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on Colleen. I was pleasantly surprised to find reference to Chowal within. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? This legendary city of gold? I expected that any mention of City of Gold would catch our eye. Was it truly a mystery among mysteries? Here is a city whose location is unknown, but no one has ever seen, but yet the whisper of its existence continues to persist. Countless souls have set off in search for it, but never to return. I can imagine it being a subtle challenge for the ritual of the secession. But moving on, did you perchance learn about the Flana Tyrol, given your adventurous background? I expect the topic would interest you. Now, why did I get the impression you're imagining pinning your skills against just a fell beast? Unfortunately, I find scant detail on your would-be prey. One source simply described it as an enormous winged creature with scales hard as steel that rules the sky. I would like to see with my own eyes, presuming if even it exists. I thought I heard familiar voices. Oh, here's Alice. Fancy running into you two here. Well, have some research of your own, do you? Aye, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garmy people. Having forged new trade agreement with Raja Han, they will look next to foster relations with other nations. This includes formal imperial province. In the view of this, we hope to find hints in history how the neighbor of differing race and ideology might engage with one another. What of you two? What endeavor brings you here to this day? Composed of dispersed people of Tyrol. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. You would do well to read up on Chowali ourselves. The concept is luminous and only allowed to help Lachlan. There was no mention of just restriction as recalled. On the contrary, Lachlan gave us the impression that she could have several champions. I think I know how to make the most of her for price. Follow me, Alphino. We have plenty to do. I'll say wait. Such thing that planet change, if you will excuse me. They never could rest on their laurels. Come now. Let us return to the average.
It's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Wurklamat's request? Ha! I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well. Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not? Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Welcome back, Luminous. If you're looking for Balkamet, she's currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go and fetch them for you. Understood. Please wait in the main hall.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it. Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Alphino, Alize! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklemat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that!
First impressions last.
Well, that's true.
"'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize."
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora. There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Oh, that was fun. Oh. Now the weight curse. 6 months probably.
When does the next ship set sail?
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say?
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
This will be a mission to remember. Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?